more vigorous class. I'm Hillary, and we're just gonna get started. So let's come down into a child's pose, big toes touching, knees spread out wide. Arms extending out in front of you, lay your forehead down onto the mat, and just allow yourself to sink into the earth here. Breathing into that lung space in your back. Just relax yourself down. As you inhale, fill up all that space in your lungs, in the back body, all the way down to the bottom. As you exhale, squeeze all that air all the way out. On your next inhalation, walk your hands all the way over to the right side. Feel the stretch all along the left side body. Interlace the left fingers on top of the right. So feel the stretch all the way from your armpit to your hip. See if you can lengthen your hip down towards your pinky toe so that it's not lifting towards the armpit. Opening up the space in between your ribs, and continue to breathe here. On your next inhalation, release the hands, walk them through the center, and as you exhale, walk over to the left side. Bring those right fingers on top and interlace them. And feel the length all along your right side body. So from armpit to hip, drop that hip towards the toes. Feel the stretch, opening up the space in between each of your ribs. Breathing deeply. Inhale, walk your hands back to center, and as you exhale, slide your hands and your torso all the way up. Inhale, arms come up overhead, and as you exhale, drop that right hand down and reach over with the left. One more time, just stretching this side body. Anchor that hip down onto your heel. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale, up through center, release the left hand down next to your left shin. Bring that right arm all the way up and over. Opening up the side body. Slide that shoulder blade down. Anchor that right hip down onto your heel. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale here. Walk your hands forward, coming into hands and knees, tabletop. Just a couple of quick cat-cows right here. As you inhale, lift your gaze and your tailbone. Exhale, pull that belly button all the way in, round the spine, chin towards chest. Inhale, lift your gaze and your tailbone. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Open up across the collarbones. Exhale, pull that belly button all the way in. Create space between your shoulder blades as you drop your chin towards your chest. Inhale, lift that gaze and the tailbone. One more time. Cow pose. Exhale, pull that belly button in, round that spine. Cat pose right here. Coming back to a neutral spine, maybe just swing your hips from side to side. Coming back to stillness. Shift your weight over to your left hand and swing that left shin out to a 45-degree angle. Extend that right leg out along the mat, coming to the inside of the sole of your foot, right where the arch is. Inhale, lift the right hand all the way up to the sky, supported side plank. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale here. And as you exhale, release that hand down to the mat. Bring that right knee back under the right hip. Swing your hips from side to side. I'm just going to swing around this way so that you can see it from the other side. And this time, shift your weight over to your right side. Swing the right shin out to 45 degrees. Unfurl yourself as you extend out the left leg, coming onto the inside of the left foot. Reach that left arm all the way up to the sky, supported side plank. Breathing here. One long line from fingertips to fingertips. Reach those left fingers up to the sky. Press down into the earth with the right hand. Inhale here, and as you exhale, release that left hand down to the earth. Slide the left knee back under, coming into all fours, tabletop. Tuck those toes under and begin to lift your hips as you make your way into downward facing dog. Feel the length of the spine here. Maybe walk your feet back just a touch or your hands forward, just so that you come to your comfortable space in an upside down V. Begin to pedal out your feet here to warm up the back chain. Make sure you're breathing here. Whatever it is that helps loosen up the back of your legs. As you inhale, roll yourself out forward, coming into a high plank. Pull that belly button in, line your shoulders over your elbows, over your wrists. Press down into the finger pads and the pointer finger knuckle as you pull that belly button in. One long line from the crown of your head as you reach out through your heels behind you. Inhale here, and as you exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll yourself out, high plank, nice and strong. Push away with your hands into the earth as you lift your shoulders up. Bringing space between your shoulder blades, reach out through your heels. Knees come up. Flex those quads. Inhale here. Exhale, roll yourself back up, downward facing dog. One more time, roll yourself out, high plank. Breathing here. Pull that belly button in, one long line. Shoulder blades slide down your back. Inhale here, and as you exhale, lift those hips, downward facing dog. Inhale yourself out, high plank, and as you exhale, lower yourself all the way down, slowly, elbows pointing to the back of the mat. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your head, neck, and chest, light weight in those hands, and as you exhale, tuck your toes under. Push yourself back up, lift those hips, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale, lift your gaze towards the top of the mat and walk, jump, or step your feet to meet your hands, standing forward fold. Feel free to invite a gentle bend into your knees. Release your head, crown of the head goes down to the earth. Breathing here. As you inhale, roll yourself all the way up. Arms come up overhead. Exhale, release your hands down. Coming to the top of the mat, I'm just going to go to this side. My props are here. You're always welcome to have props. Inhale, arms come up overhead. As you exhale, tilt over to the right. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale, fold forward into yourself. Inhale, step your right foot back. Exhale, step your left foot back, high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower yourself all the way down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, tuck those toes, lift those hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up behind you, all the way up to the sky. Keep those hips even. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Exhale, fold into yourself. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up. Arms come up overhead. Exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, lean over to the right. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, fold into yourself. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale, right leg steps back, high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower yourself all the way down. Inhale, upward facing, maybe lift yourself up a little higher, slight bend in the elbow, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over your toes, lift those hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up behind you. Exhale, step it forward between your thumbs. Inhale, right leg to meet left. Exhale, fold into yourself. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up. Arms come up overhead. Exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, lean over to the right. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, fold forward into yourself. Inhale, right leg steps back. Exhale, left leg steps back. Lower yourself all the way down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg steps up behind you. Exhale, step it forward between your thumbs. Spin your back foot down parallel to the back of the mat. Open up out to the side. Warrior two. Breathing here. Nice big breaths. Flip that front palm up to the sky. Tilt yourself all the way back. Reverse that warrior. Feel that length, just like we started with, from the hip all the way to the armpit, as your left hand drapes along the back of the left leg. Keep that 90-degree angle in the front knee. Inhale, come all the way up. Bring the right forearm to the top of the right thigh. Extend that left arm over your ear. Palm faces back. Extended side angle. Scoop that right hip underneath. Don't allow it to hike up. Pull that belly button in and open up the chest towards the sky. Make sure you're breathing here. Nice big breaths. Turn your gaze down to the earth. Bring your hands to frame that right foot. Spin onto the ball of the left. Sweep that right foot over to the side. And you can come into a side plank. Right arm reaches up. If it's in your practice, you're welcome to lift that right leg. Nice big breaths here. Reach the right arm overhead as you drop the right foot back on top to the left and circle it back down, coming into a high plank. Lower yourself all the way down as you exhale. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up behind you. Exhale, step it forward between your thumbs. Spin the right foot down and circle the right arm all the way up and back. Warrior two. I'm just going to spin around so you can see me in this angle. Left knee is a 90-degree angle over that ankle. Standing up nice and tall, reach the crown of the head to the sky. Arms reaching out in opposite directions. Flip that front palm up to the sky, tilt yourself back. Reverse warrior. Feel the length in your whole left side body. Keep that left knee bent at a 90-degree angle. Make sure you're breathing. Fill up that lung space. Inhale, come all the way up. Bring that left forearm to the top of the left thigh and extend the right arm over your ear. Right palm facing the back of the room. Once again, scoop that left hip under. Don't let it hike up. Open up that chest. Slide that right shoulder blade down your back. Shift your gaze down to your left foot. Release your hands down to the mat. Frame that left foot. Spin onto the ball of the right. Spin yourself all the way around. Lift that left leg. Coming onto a side plank. Extend that left arm up to the sky. One long line. Lift that left leg if it's in your practice. Don't allow for your hips to drop down to the mat. Inhale, release that arm overhead and foot down to the opposite one. Exhale, coming into a high plank, spinning on to the balls of your feet. Inhale here. As you exhale, lower yourself all the way down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale, one breath, one movement. Inhale, right leg comes up behind you. Exhale, step it forward between your thumbs. Spin the left foot down, come all the way up, warrior two. Inhale, tip it back, reverse warrior. Exhale, come forward, side angle, right here. Inhale, release those hands, frame that front foot, spin onto the back of the ball of the back foot. Swinging over. Vasisthasana, side plank. Full breath here. Inhale, right arm comes overhead. Exhale, spin it around, high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower yourself all the way down. Take your vinyasa, inhale, upward facing. Exhale, spin over those toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up behind you. Exhale, step it forward. Coming up. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale here. Inhale, tip it back. Reverse warrior. Exhale, come all the way up and over. Extended side angle. Reach that right arm over your ear. Shift your gaze down to your left foot. Frame it. Come onto the ball of the right. Spin on to the outer side of the right foot. Reach that arm up to the sky. Inhale, arm comes up overhead. Exhale, release it, high plank. One more time through your vinyasa, lower yourself all the way down. Inhale, come all the way upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your gaze towards the top of the mat. As you exhale, step, jump, or walk. Hands and feet meet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Head makes it up last. Arms come up overhead. Exhale, release your hands down. Just gonna spin around the other way. Coming to the top of the mat right here. Inhale, lift all 10 toes, brighten them up, spread them out nice and wide. Release them down to the earth. Shift your weight over to your right leg. And as you inhale, bring that left knee up to your chest. Standing up nice and tall, root down in that right foot. Lift up from the pelvis and the crown of the head. Long spine, pull that belly button in, tight core. If it's available to you, right hand comes to hip, left fingers wrap around left big toe. Inhale here, and as you exhale, lengthen that left leg out in front of you. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, left arm comes up. Use that core. Hold up that left leg. Inhale, touch higher. Exhale, release it all down. Shake it out. Coming back to the top of the mat. Inhale, all 10 toes. Exhale, release them down. This time, shift your weight to your left leg. Inhale, bring that right knee up into your chest. Nice big breath here. You're welcome to stay here or bring your left hand to your left hip. Take your peace fingers, pointer finger and middle finger on the right hand, and wrap them around your big toe. Inhale here, and as you exhale, lengthen that right leg out in front of you. Lift up through the crown of the head, root down in that left foot. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, right arm comes up. Nice strong core. Hold that right leg up. Inhale, a touch higher. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, fold forward into yourself. Inhale, step that right leg back. Exhale, step the left leg back, high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower yourself all the way down. Inhale, come all the way up, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your gaze towards the top of the mat, and as you exhale, jump your way through, coming to seated. Soles of feet on the earth. Hands come to the back of your quads, holding on gently to the hamstrings. Shift your torso back and slowly begin to lift your feet, coming into Navasana or boat pose. Shins should be parallel to the earth. I like to hold on to my legs so that my hip flexors aren't doing the work and my abs are doing the work instead. So if you let go, you'll be able to feel the difference. Inhale, lengthen those legs all the way up. Bring those inner thighs as close to each other as you can get them. As if you have a block in between and you're squeezing it together. Lengthen through the toes. Lift that chest up to the sky. Long, straight spine. Inhale, one more time here. And as you exhale, lower those feet down to the earth. Wrap your arms around your shins. Drop your chin towards your chest. Make sure you're breathing. One more time. Make your way back up, long spine. Hands come to hamstrings on the back side of the quads. Lengthen the spine up, slide your shoulder blades down your back as you slowly shift your weight back, enough so that your feet are light enough to come off the earth. Shins are parallel to the mat. Inhale here, and as you exhale, lengthen those legs. Shine that heart forward, lift that chest nice and proudly, lengthen out through the crown of the head. Pull that belly button in to support the low back. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale here, and as you exhale, release your legs and slowly lower yourself all the way down. Holding on to that core, nice core strength, lowering yourself all the way down. Palms come to the mat, arms lengthened alongside body. Bend your knees, soles of feet to earth. Ankles lined up under knees. Maybe your fingertips can graze the back of your heels. Knees should be hip distance apart. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, step into the earth, lift those hips, bridge pose. Lift all the way up and feel the stretch along the front side of the body this time. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale a touch higher, and as you exhale, lower your hips all the way down, one vertebra at a time. Windshield wiper those knees from side to side. Coming back to center. Line those ankles up under the knees. One more time, pressing down to the earth with your feet and your palms. Inhale here, and as you exhale, lift those hips up off the earth. Pull that belly button in. Try not to squeeze the glutes. Lift up with your hips, but reach out in front of you with your knees. Engage those quads. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale a touch higher, and as you exhale, lower yourself down, one vertebra at a time. Windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Coming back to center, hug those knees into your chest as you wrap your arms around your shins. Reach that tailbone down towards the bottom of the mat. Nice big breaths here. Inhale, lift that forehead all the way up towards your knees. Knees comes to forehead. Scrunch up into a little ball. Tighten all those muscles. And as you exhale, release it all down to the mat. Arms alongside body, palms facing the sky. Toes flop out to the corners. Let it all go, coming into Shavasana. Breathing here. Slowing down that heart rate. Slowly begin to deepen your breath as you bring movement back into your fingers and your toes. Wiggling them to wake them up. Inhale, arms come up overhead into a nice good morning stretch. Feeling the length all the way from your fingers down through your toes. Release that stretch in your arms, bend your knees. Roll over onto your side, coming into a fetal position. Top hand comes down to the earth and helps push it away as you make your way back up to a comfortable seat, facing the front of your mat. Nice long spine, reach the crown of your head to the sky, root down in your sits bones, slide your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale, arms come up overhead. And as you exhale, slide your hands down, heart center. Thank you so much for joining me for this Vinyasa 30-minute class. Hope to see you soon. Namaste.